In this video, we'll explore what it means to be an eco-citizen and why it's important for us individually, for our communities, and the wider world. To be an eco-citizen, you'll appreciate that your lifestyle has a direct impact on the environment. An eco-citizen is aware of the obligations they have to their surroundings and beyond. Eco-citizens consider carefully the choices they make in relation to the impact on the environment. They will think about the way they consume products and services to ensure they are built on sustainable practices. They may consider the foods they eat, and they may also be driven by behaviours that consider the greater good, rather than just what serves them alone. They view the world as a system of interconnected actions and ideas. They understand that everything has multiple causes and consequences, and adapt their behaviours accordingly. They're driven by building a strong, sustainable, and fair system in the world, and appreciate this can only be achieved through the power of collective action. They look at global challenges such as rising sea levels and understand this is caused by added water from melting ice sheets and glaciers, and the expansion of seawater as it warms. They appreciate that rising sea levels causes flooding, shoreline erosion, and the communities most impacted are the most vulnerable in their societies. They understand the impact this has on roads, bridges, water and power supplies, sewage treatment plants, and landfills. Even though the eco-citizen may not live near these global challenges, they understand their actions directly impact them. They seek out ways to play an active role in reducing their CO2 emissions into the atmosphere. The eco-citizen will contribute by using eco-friendly renewable energy sources such as solar power. They may choose to reduce their meat consumption and not purchase more than they need. They may reduce their plastic usage or stop buying fast fashion. The Carbon Literacy Project report that the fashion industry is the second largest industrial polluter, accounting for 10% of global pollution, ranking higher than emissions from air travel. When factoring in the entire life cycle of a garment, from manufacturing to transportation, to ultimately ending up in landfill, in total, 1.2 billion tonnes of carbon emissions are released by the fashion industry every year. An eco-citizen educates themselves about the consequences of their actions, thinking beyond their own desires. You're going to explore what it means to be an eco-citizen. You'll consider various sources of information to learn about ways to live as a responsible citizen and think critically about why this is important. You will create persuasive arguments to convince others of the value of being an eco-citizen, conscious of their responsibility to themselves, their communities, and the world at large.